campers! Today we're going to play with some makeup. I wasn't actually going to film today because it's been nice and sunny outside and I've been enjoying a bit of time outside after being stuck indoors with all the rain. But then my Avon order came, so I thought we'd sit and have a little bit of play and see what kind of products Avon have. This is all the makeup that I ordered from Avon. I did order a couple of other things like a room spray and some detangling spray for my hair, which has been rather unruly of late, but these are what we're going to sit and have a play with today. This is exciting. I haven't had like new makeup for years. I think I was at uni last time I bought some new makeup, so hey! First up I have a couple of eyeliners. Usually I wear black eyeliner, however I decided I was going to change things up a little bit. My eyes are usually blue, however in different lights they can look green or grey. So I thought, well, I'll have a little bit of an experimentation with a couple of different coloured eyeliners and see if my eyes look any different. So I have a Glowstick Gold Indulgence in the colour True Gold, and I have a Mark the Big Gel Paint Pen in Rich Copper. So we'll see if these bring out any of the blue or the greener tones in my eyes. See, my eyes also have a gold ring in the middle, and I wondered if the gold eyeliner would make that stand out just a bit more. But I guess we'll find out. This is what it looks like. Bog standardy, black casing, a nice little lid. So shiny. Ooh. Ooh. And then obviously the glimmer sticks, you just twist them up to sharpen them rather than needing a sharpener. This is like quite a nice point already. Ooh. Well, literally I can just about see that gold. I'm really struggling to see that. I can like tell it's there because it's all shiny, but I can't see it very well. If that shows up on my hand at all. Could well do, could not. Who knows? I have actually just put some underneath my right eye. I don't really think I can see it. I'm not sure whether that's just because the eyeliner itself's a bit naff. Sometimes I find with the different coloured glimmer sticks they don't really seem to have a lot of pigment in them, but I can see like a tiny bit of shine. I was kind of hoping for a bit more, but I think that's all I'm going to get. This one might be okay for just dotting in my inner corners somewhere, just giving a little bit of light that way. But when I was putting it on my eye, it kind of tugs a bit, especially on the underneath. So it is now underneath both of my eyes, on my lower lash line. Well, can't really see anything. I mean, I can just about pick up a tiny hint of glitter in the mirror. Onto the next liner, which is the Big Gel Paint Pencil in Rich Copper. I hope this will be quite a red toned copper rather than a brown toned. But I guess we'll see. These packets are really fiddly to open when you've got short nails like me. But the good thing is about these packages is that they're recyclable because they're fully cardboard. Hooray! So from the colour on the end, it does seem to be quite a browny kind of copper. But we'll see what colour it comes out. Yeah, it definitely does look like it's a browny kind of copper. Oh, well, that works anyway. This is definitely a dark eyeliner. It's like literally next to the gold, and you can definitely see this one. You're going to have absolutely no problem at all spotting this. It's kind of a dark browny colour, but there are like bits of glitter in it. The glitter just seems to be quite greenish rather than reddish. It's definitely more of a brown toned copper than a red toned copper. We'll plonk it on my face and see what it looks like. And full well there'll be people in the comments going, yeah, you're not applying it properly, you need to look up while you apply. Yeah, but I can't see. That's the thing, I have to literally hold the mirror directly in front of my face to be able to see without my glasses on. Or contacts for that matter. So this is the eyeliner while it's on. I do actually really like this formula because it's so smooth and so creamy, and it literally just glides on. It doesn't tug my eyelid and it doesn't feel hard when you're actually trying to apply it like some pencil liners do. So I actually really like these. The downside is you use quite a lot of it up when you're applying it, so it tends to go blunt quite quickly. This eyeliner cost me £3 and it's as good as my usual black Rimmel liner, and I'd definitely buy it again. And as for it bringing out the bluer tones of my eyes, well, I think it's made them look slightly greener. Combined with the little hint of gold underneath, I think it does look quite nice. There is, however, a fair bit of smudging, transference that's appeared on my eyelashes from the liner. So next up in this rose gold, very shiny packaging, we have the Mark Show Glow Glitter Flick Sticks in flickering gold. Now I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow. I find that a lot of the powders can irritate my eyelids because they're very sensitive and very prone to eczema. I also don't seem to get on very well with the liquidy formulas. They tend to sort of dry a bit odd on my eyes, and sometimes they can irritate them. So I thought I'd have a go with one of these, which, as you can see, is very shiny. It's a lovely little gold colour, and I was hoping that because this seems more like an eyeliner than an eyeshadow, my eyes might like it a bit better, like the formula of it a bit better, but so we'll see. It is very subtle, and it does literally just look like pure glitter rather than an actual shadow, so perhaps it might irritate my eyes. But you can see it a little bit better than just a pure gold eyeshadow. So it's very natural looking. It'll probably just look like I bunged a load of highlighter on my eyelids, but we shall see. So now that I've added it onto my eyelashes, it literally does just seem like a clear eyeliner with a load of glitter bunged into it. It does look very shimmery on my eyelids though. Perhaps it would look better with an actual eyeshadow, like as a topper or something instead. It's not kind of the colour that I kind of thought it would be, and not quite the kind of colour it looks in the brochure either. The next makeup item that I bought is the 5-in-1 Lash Genius mascara from the Avon True. And I got this in the shade black. Avon tend to do two black kind of shades in their mascara ranges. So you've got the bog standard black like this is, and then the blackest black. Although I have yet to really see any difference between the two. So this one comes in very shiny gold packaging, especially at the top. It says 5-in-1 Lash Genius. Oh, don't you just love that new mascara kind of smell? Oop, pop. So this one has what looks like a very spiky kind of brush. The brush actually does look very spiky. It's almost like a cactus and like an actual mascara brush. It's not bristled, it's plasticky, and it's slightly hourglass shaped, so it sort of bends here and then sticks up here and a bit more here. I have to say, I do actually really like this formula. Usually mascaras tend to clump my eyelashes together. I've got very fine kind of eyelashes, and literally every single mascara just sticks them all together and they end up looking like spider's legs, or even all clumped in the middle like they were at one point. But this one doesn't seem to have clumped them together at all. It's kept them quite separated, which I really like. It does tend to sort of blob on the end quite a bit though. You've got like a little bristles on the end to do your inner lashes, but the mascara sort of seems to blob on the end like a dome. I do actually really like this mascara. It's made my lashes look really natural and really black. My eyelashes are dark, they're more of a dark blonde rather than like a dark brown or a black, and it's made them stand out a lot. I've noticed that especially on this side my lower lashes look really long. This side they look slightly more curly, but I think that's because for some odd reason my lashes are curlier on the left side and straighter on the right. Not quite sure why, but hey. It has also made them look volumised, and there is a fair bit of length that's been added to the top, which I really kind of like. My eyelashes aren't mega short, but they also aren't mega long either. They sort of fall somewhere in between. So having a mascara that's got lengthening properties really helps to make my eyelashes stand out. I actually really quite like it. Something I find as well with mascara formulas is that when they're quite wet they can make my eyes feel like they're sticking together, but this one isn't making my eyes feel like that at all. It feels like it's already dried onto my lashes, which is a good thing because it means I'm not going to sit here and smudge it. Now my next product is the MAC Pro Line Lip Perfector. I don't actually own many lip liners. Saying that, I've just realised that I own only one transparent coloured liner. So I thought I'd treat myself to another one. This one is in the shade Cupid's Bow, and it's like a light gold. It's supposed to be like a highlighter shade to really highlight your top lip, and I thought, this would look great for when I'm at like black tie events, mess dinners, that kind of thing. Or just when I want to put on like a dress and be extra bougie for dinner. Why not? See, already I can see that this is really shiny and really gold. I've just realised that pretty much everything in this haul is gold. So you can see this is the liner colour at the top. It's very gold. And this is actually, again, a really creamy formula. This lip liner has a very similar formula to the copper eyeliner that I put on my upper eyelids earlier. So we'll see how it applies to my lips. Hopefully it will be creamy and it won't pull all along my lip line. So this is very shiny. I think in the brochure it's advertised as just being to like apply to your Cupid's bow, but me being me, why not? We're trying this out. Let's put it all around my lips so I now have like a really shiny lip line. I like it quite a lot. It's got a very iridescent kind of glitter to it, a very nice sheen. It would actually match the highlighter that I've got very well. I have two different highlighters, a gold toned one and a silver toned one, and I think this would match both of these actually quite well because it's quite a cool toned gold, so it would match the warm gold highlighter as well as the silver. The last bit of my haul is a lipstick, funnily enough. Well, I've tested a lip liner, I guess I've now got to test a lipstick. The one that I have is the Avon Matte Legend lipstick in shade Ultimate. This one is like literally brand new. I think it's only been in the past couple of brochures, and I thought my red's about dead, about giving up the ghost. I need a new red. Let's go for a matte. Let's go for a nice matte and we'll see. I was actually torn between two different colours. I was torn between Ultimate and Legendary. In the end I decided to go for Ultimate, which is a slightly lighter, more bluer toned red than Legendary, which I think is more cherry kind of red, but it's got more pinky kind of undertones to it. We'll see if I was right to pick this one in a moment. This packaging is like really shiny, really mirrored, really silver. Although unfortunately you can't really use it as a mirror because it's a bit, this is the way the packaging's all. It smells like quite fruity, quite vanilla-y. Oh yes, that's a lovely coloured red. That's like a very much an everyday kind of red. See, when you actually first wind it up, it looks quite pinky slash orangey slash browny, or not, almost like a nudie colour, but actually it comes out more of a red colour, which is kind of a relief. It's also not quite a bold red, but it doesn't look it in the swatch on my hand. It might be by the time it makes its way to my lips, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. The shape of it is also kind of pointy, so it sort of points together at the top, and it's double-sided as well, so it's not like most bog standard lipsticks where it's curved at the back and flat at the front. You can use either side to do your lips with, so that's kind of handy. I'm not gonna lie, it did take me a few swipes of it to get it to actually start drawing some kind of line. It does feel like an exceptionally dry kind of matte formula. I do actually have another Avon matte in the shade Wild Cherry, and the Wild Cherry lipstick seems to apply a bit better, be slightly less drying. This one, I sort of had to swipe it a few times on my lips to get it to sort of start transferring any kind of colour. It feels a bit odd on my lips as well. It feels quite dry. I guess that might be because I'm used to applying satin formula lipsticks, and obviously they're a lot creamier to deal with. This one, it feels okay. It feels okay, but it did feel like when I was applying it, because my lips are quite dry at the minute, it felt like it was dragging across the top. So I think I definitely have to apply some kind of lip balm underneath it and then apply a coat of this over the top of it. It does look good with the lip liner though. They sort of complement each other quite well. I'm also always worried that whenever I buy a red lipstick, it's not quite going to match my undertones. I've got very, very blue undertones and obviously very pale skin. I'm almost kind of like pure white in terms of skin colour. So I always worry that lipstick is literally going to look like clown kind of face paint. It's like daub it all on. It's going to look like some kind of bright red and just absolutely not look right at all. But this one, I think this one looks really, really natural. It will be interesting actually to see what Legendary actually looks like. However, Avon didn't have the samples. Like, I did ask my rep for a sample, but I didn't get one, so we'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to get a sample of it so I can try it out and see whether that one suits me. But for the time being, I'm very happy with this colour. I think it looks okay. I like it. This was my little Avon haul, having a little play with some makeup. Yes, I know I'm not absolutely fantastic at applying makeup. I know that my eyeliner application leaves a lot to be desired. However, it is what it is. This was just kind of to have a little play. It's always good to like try new things with makeup though, isn't it? I mean, all I've known for the past however long is pure black eyeliner, so it's been nice to try some golds and some copper kind of tones. I know the golds didn't really seem to be quite what I was expecting. If you don't try, you never know, do you really? I think my favourite things out of this little haul is the mascara and the lipstick. Both of these I would definitely purchase again. The eyeliner and the lip liner fall somewhere in the middle. You know, I'm not really sure whether I'd purchase these again. I think that's more to do with how often I'll use them. Obviously if I don't use them, I'm not going to then later repurchase them, but these might actually grow on me though. There's definite potential there for them to grow on me, and obviously I really do like the formulas of them because they're very creamy and they don't tug, and they do feel quite moisturising on my skin. They don't feel like they're drying my skin out, and it doesn't feel like they're drying into my skin and then cracking off the way that some liquid liners do. I know I probably shouldn't really be comparing a liquid liner to a gel formula, but hey. Avon, if you want some real consumer feedback, this colour, but this formula. This lovely true gold colour, but in this kind of gel formula, please. It would just work so much better, it would apply so much better, it would look so much bolder, it would just work so much better. I mean, I was really disappointed with this. I thought it would be a lot more like the gel liner. I've used Glowsticks before and I remember their formula just being a lot softer. Like my go-to when I was first learning how to do eyeliner was the Glowsticks eyeliner in Black is Black, and it was just so much softer. It was so much softer, so much easier to apply, and the lines were so much bolder. And this was just a disappointment. It's hardly shown up in the swatch on the back of my hand. It's hardly shown up on my lower lash line. I'm disappointed. I'm sad. fairly sad. And as for this one, the Show Glow, meh, really. It wasn't what I thought it would be. I thought it would be more like a eyeshadowy kind of stick rather than a stick of clear eyeliner and a load of glitter stuck in it. Meh. I felt like this one could be so much better, but there we are. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to say hi in the comments, and if you'd like to see more of this kind of thing and some other weird and wonderful little chapters from my life, don't forget to click the subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye!